What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. So it's like sometimes you know a song and it's like the lyrics is kind of dope, you know. But yeah, that's the topic I have. I was thinking about it, and I was talking to a friend today, and it's like we all have our standards and we all have what our ideal man is. But you know what it really comes down to as human beings? Connection. And I know for everybody, you know, everybody is different. But for me personally, if I don't have a connection with you, and what is a connection? A connection is just a feeling, a spark. You feel like you could be yourself around a person. The person might have their flaws, but it's so important to have that compatibility in all areas and just a connection. You know, just like you feel in a friendship, it's important to feel that in a mate. And I know for me personally, I'm 35 and I've only felt that connection with a few people. And sometimes it's not reciprocated, or it could be reciprocated, but that person is missing some, you know, as they call it, missing some nails or some screws in, right? So it's like we have a picture, you know, some people say, oh yeah, well, your standard's too high. I have standards, but the most important thing is a person who's compassionate. So I wanted to ask my ladies out there, what is your non-negotiables? Like for me, at 25, all you needed was to look good and have a job. I didn't really have any standards. And now that I'm 35, it's like, yeah, we could be friends, but as far as a mate, I need somebody who is mentally stable. And some of y'all might be laughing like, girl, what you mean? A lot of these men are not mentally stable. They're not. Like, they really not. And what do I mean by that? I mean someone who is over their childhood traumas, who doesn't, you know, sit there and listen to what you say and then try to twist your words. Someone who's not argumentative or got mommy issues. And we all have issues, but you should be over it by now. At 35, I shouldn't have to be your therapist. You should have already seen one. So, you know, I think I had made mention of it in a previous video with, you know, something simple like, I don't like guys with locks. But obviously, if I meet somebody who wears locks and I really like that person, that's not going to matter, right? So we may have our little standards and what we want, and this nigga got to have this and he got to have that. But those things come and go, right? And even there's a song by Musiq Soulchild called Love. And it's funny how he says, I'll love you if your hand turns gray. I still want you if you gain a little weight. He said a little weight. What if she gained a lot of weight? But in reality, we may say those things and it's what you call superficial. Like where a person lives. Because one thing, if COVID didn't teach me anything, is that what you have could be gone tomorrow. There's so many people who lost their jobs, whatever, and they were able to recover, most of us, but it was just a clear indication that nothing is promised. And so what I've been through with, say for me, like men of a certain caliber, some of them have like really nasty, egotistical, horrible in bed, horrible kisses, just horrible people. And I feel like once you get to my age and you just been there, done that, you just want somebody that's mentally stable. You just want somebody that's just gonna give you peace. And it's the bare minimum, but it's a standard nevertheless. So it's something I wanted to talk about. I didn't do a Valentine's Day video, but this is like post Valentine's Day and just thinking about stuff. And it's like, what is really important in a mate? What's really, really important? Because a person that doesn't know how to struggle, if they hit rock bottom, they're not going to know what to do. So I'd rather be with a man that's resourceful than a man that might own, be a CEO or whatever. Because if he never struggled and he loses his business, he gonna lose his mind. Because a man that's never struggled, right, he not gonna know what to do, right? So like, and all my women that's older, accolades and degrees, none of that matters. None of it matters when you really, and the things that in COVID, if it didn't teach anything, it should have taught you that the little things matter, like health, food on the table, having a roof over your head. So you may not live in Trump Towers, but it's a place to stay, right? So, you're not in debt, or some people might be in debt, but it's not the end of the world. You can always get up and get it going. Those are my thoughts.